All right, let's talk about something you've probably seen, maybe even just this week. You're scrolling through your social media feed, and suddenly an ad pops up. It's a doctor, someone you might even recognize, looking you right in the eye. They're talking about a breakthrough product, a so-called miracle cure. It looks convincing, it sounds totally legit, but it's not.
So, let me ask you. You see that ad. The doctor's face is familiar, their voice is calm, persuasive. They're telling you this product could change your life. Do you click it? Do you even pause to consider it? It's a tricky one, right? Because our first instinct is to trust a face like that, to believe an expert.
But here's the twist. What if I told you that doctor never said any of those things? That the entire endorsement you just watched was a complete and total fabrication?
Yep, it's a deepfake. A really sophisticated AI-powered illusion that's been built for one reason and one reason only: to fool you.
So what you're actually seeing is a clever mashup. The scammers grab a real video of a doctor, maybe from a TV interview or a conference, but then they strip out the audio. They use AI to create a perfect clone of that doctor's voice, and then they make them say whatever they want. It's basically a high-tech digital puppet show, and they're the ones pulling the strings.
So how on earth do they pull this off so convincingly? Let's peel back the curtain and look at the actual anatomy of how these scams are put together.
It's a shockingly simple three-step playbook. First, they clone the voice. AI software only needs a few seconds of someone's real voice from, say, a YouTube video to create a perfect digital replica. Step 2, they edit that voice into the video. They sync the fake audio to the doctor's lip movements so it looks totally natural. And finally, the whole point of the exercise, they sell the product. They use that fake endorsement to move a bunch of unregulated supplements, usually for a sky-high price.
And I have to stress, this isn't just about getting tricked into buying some snake oil online. This goes way beyond just losing a little money. The dangers here are very, very real. First and foremost, let's talk health. You have absolutely no idea what's in these miracle products. They are not tested, they are not regulated. You could be putting something into your body that is at best a sugar pill and at worst something genuinely harmful. This isn't just a risk to your wallet, it's a real risk to your physical health. And then, of course, there's the money. These scammers charge an absolute fortune for these products. They're banking on that fake doctor stamp of approval to make you think you're paying for something premium. In reality, you're just draining your bank account for something that's probably completely worthless.
You know what might be the cruelest part of this whole thing is the emotional damage. These scams target people's hope. They prey on folks who are looking for real answers and real solutions to their health problems. It's an awful exploitation of trust, and it can be absolutely devastating.
Okay, so after all that, here is the good news, and it's really good news. As sophisticated as this tech is, protecting yourself is incredibly simple. You don't need to be some kind of tech wizard. You just need to remember one single powerful rule.
We're calling this the protection rule. Think of it as your own personal scam detector, a simple mental shield you can raise anytime you see one of these ads. It lets you spot the fake almost instantly and just keep on scrolling.
All right, here it is. I want you to burn this sentence into your brain. Doctors do not sell miracle cures on social media ads. Say it to yourself. It's that simple. Real, ethical doctors do not use sponsored TikToks or Facebook ads to hawk supplements. That one little piece of truth just cuts through all the noise and all the deception.
And that's the bottom line. Real medical advice is personal. It happens in a consultation with a professional who actually knows you and your medical history. It doesn't come from a slick, one-size-fits-all sales pitch in a sponsored post. If you see it in an ad, your alarm bells should be going off like crazy.
So we've armed you with the one rule you need to stay safe from this scam. But it does leave us with one last kind of chilling thought to chew on. If AI can so easily and so convincingly fake a trusted doctor, who else can it fake? And what does that mean for what and who we decide to trust online?